Dear listener, the presence of angels at this moment brings clarity and powerful revelations about the paths of love that are opening before you. They show that recently your energy has awakened something deep in the heart of a person who, out of pride, tried to resist what they feel. But now, this resistance is beginning to crumble. The feelings that were once hidden beneath layers of denial and silence are surfing with a force that even this person can no longer control. You have stirred the pride of this person in a way that made them reconsider their attitudes, words spoken, and even decisions made in the heat of the moment. This person can no longer get you out of their mind, and everything that was repressed is about to be revealed. The angels say that this someone realizes that in trying to protect themselves, they ended up hurting themselves, and now the desire to reconnect is growing every day. The energy of reunion is already being built on the spiritual plane. There are signs everywhere, intense dreams, recurring thoughts, and synchronicities that show this connection is stronger than the ego tried to make it seem. The pride, once so high, now begins to bow before the true feeling that pulses in this person's chest. Comment: love is stronger than pride. This person is missing you like never before. They may try to disguise it, pretend they are fine, but deep down the void of your absence screams. The angels show that an internal struggle is happening. Pride still tries to dictate the rules, but the heart is beginning to win this battle. It's as if every time they think of you, an invisible thread pulls this person back to the feeling they once tried to hide. You, dear listener, have been a mirror for this soul. Your presence brought to light fragilities they tried to hide. And now, looking back, they realize how true you were, how transformative your energy was. This person is beginning to understand that pride only drove happiness away, and this is hurting. The angels say that soon you will notice different attitudes. This person will come with a more open, more humble speech. It could be an unexpected message, an apology, or even a casual meeting that might seem like a coincidence, but was spiritually guided. It will no longer be the ego speaking, but the soul. Comment: I am ready to live true love. Dear listener, the angels continue to reveal to you that this person's movement in your direction has already begun in the energy field. There is a force being generated in the invisible, preparing every detail so that the reunion happens with lightness and purpose. This soul feels the weight of not having valued enough what you offered with such purity and delivery. It was not in vain that you met. The connection between you is spiritual, filled with deep learnings and feelings that transcend rational understanding. This person tried to rationalize, tried to move forward ignoring what they feel, but the heart no longer allows it. The pride that once seemed unshakable is now crumbling before the power of love. The angels show that this person is missing the small gestures, the words, your presence. There are memories that insist on returning, and this makes them realize that you touched places within them that no one else has been able to reach. This realization is making them see more clearly their own mistakes and the importance of your existence in their journey. Comment: my love is light that transforms. There is a new awareness being born within this person. Pride is no longer serving as protection, but as an obstacle they wish to overcome. The angels are helping them find the courage to break the silence and say everything that has been kept in their heart for so long. This may happen unexpectedly, and you will feel that it is true. This soul is seeking ways to redeem themselves. They may be watching your social media, discreetly asking about you, trying to understand if there is still space in your life. The angels say that behind this search is a repentant heart with a real desire for change. They do not want to repeat the same patterns of the past. You, dear listener, have a light that touches deeply, and this light has awakened in this person the need to evolve, to recognize their own mistakes and seek to become someone better. The feelings that exist are sincere, and the transformation that is happening is the fruit of this intense spiritual connection between you. The coming days will bring opportunities for a fresh start. It could be through a simple message, an unexpected encounter, or even a dream that this person shares with you. The angels reinforce. The moment of reconciliation is approaching, and you will be surprised by the sincerity this person will demonstrate. Even if they still show traces of insecurity or hesitation, you will be able to feel the truth in each gesture. Pride may try to interfere again, but the strength of the feeling is growing steadily, pushing this person in your direction. The angels are clearing the blockages that once prevented this encounter from happening. Your connection was not broken, only dormant for a time. And now, with the awakening of the heart, the bonds are being reactivated. You may feel a stronger intuition, a sensation that something is about to come. Trust this feeling. It is the voice of your soul, tuned with spirituality. Comment: my connection is guided by the angels. This person is discovering that true love is not a threat, but a path to healing. Little by little, they are opening up to let this feeling flow without the shackles of fear and pride. You have brought them a new perspective on what it is to love and be loved. And this is transformative. Dear listener, the angels say that at this very moment, this person's heart is closer to yours than ever. There is an energetic exchange happening between you, and even if it has not yet manifested in the physical plane, in the spiritual plane, it is already real. The universe is organizing the encounters, the dialogues, the signs. You are also being prepared. Everything you have lived until now was part of the process so that you would be ready for this return. The pains, the doubts, the silences, everything had a purpose. And now, with emotional maturity, you are stronger to live this love with more truth and balance. Comment: I am ready to receive love back. The angels show that this reconnection will not be just any return. It will be the beginning of a new cycle. A cycle where the mistakes of the past will serve as the basis for a more conscious, deeper relationship, and more aligned with what your soul desires. This person is feeling that they can no longer delay this reunion. There is a silent urgency within their heart, a growing desire to tell you everything that was stuck in their throat, to look into your eyes and explain what they felt, why they distanced themselves, and how important you are. This conversation will happen, and when it does, it will be as if time had only paused and not ended what was between you. You will be the reason for a great emotional transformation. This person is rediscovering themselves through the love they feel for you. And even though it took time, they are coming with more maturity, more clarity, more presence. This will be felt by you deeply. Comment: my love transforms the world around me. The angels ask that you keep your heart open, that you forgive if necessary, that you understand that everyone has their own time to mature, and that pride is often just a mask to hide fear. This person is overcoming this fear for your sake. Do not think that you have been forgotten. On the contrary, you are remembered every day, and the absence that was once imposed is now being felt intensely by this soul. They want to return not just out of longing, but because they feel that by your side they find peace. You are a safe harbor for this person, even if it took them a while to realize it. And now, everything that was hidden is coming to light with force. The truth is about to be told, and the love, once suffocated by pride, will be liberated. You will witness this change. Comment: I am worthy of true and reciprocal love. Dear listener, trust in this process. It is divinely guided. The angels are by your side, opening paths, clearing sorrows, restoring bonds. You are not alone, and everything that was spiritually promised is being fulfilled now. Life is about to surprise you. This person will come to you, will open up, will face their own blockages to be by your side. They will ask for a chance to do everything differently. They will show that behind all the pride, there has always been a true feeling waiting to be revealed. The angels also want you to know that this return will be different. This person is going through a process of emotional maturation, and even though pride is still present, it is being slowly dissolved by the strength of the love they feel for you. The energy of healing is spreading through both hearts. You will be surprised by the sincerity. The time apart served as a school for both. Everything that was lived, all the silences and distances, will now be transformed into understanding. There is a reconciliation being carefully guided by the higher plane, and it will be stronger than before. And even if there are still doubts, the angels ask that you trust. The pride that once separated is now serving as a bridge for reconnection. This person will come to you. They will set aside resistance and allow love to speak louder. They will want to be with you again, but this time with more truth. Dear listener, the coming days may bring very clear signs of this change. Pay attention to subtle attitudes, to messages that seem innocent but carry the weight of repentance and the desire for reconnection. This person will want to correct what was said, rewrite what was lived, and give a new chance to what can still flourish. The angels show that this new phase will be one of deep healing. The conversations that were left pending will be resumed, and what hurt in the past will now serve as the basis for a more conscious love. The reunion will not only be emotional, but also spiritual. You were placed on each other's path for a reason, and this reason is now beginning to reveal itself more clearly. Trust. Everything that is true finds a way to return. And even if it hurt, even if pride screamed louder for a while, love is winning. This person's heart is opening, and they will come to you with a real desire to start over. Comment. I trust in the reconnection that the universe is preparing. Dear listener, the angels continue to guide you and show that the path of love you are walking is full of beauty and transformations. They reveal that at this moment, the person who stirred your heart is also being touched by the light you emanate. It's as if the winds of destiny are favoring reconciliation. The resistance that existed before is beginning to give way, and the understanding of what was lost is starting to take hold of their soul. It's important to remember that pride is never a definitive barrier. It may seem insurmountable, but there is always a point where it breaks before the force of true love. This person is approaching you not only with words, but with actions that will reflect the inner change that is happening. They can no longer maintain the facade of indifference because the love you awakened in them is greater than any obstacle. The internal struggle this person is waging is real, but more and more they are coming to you with less fear of exposing themselves and showing their vulnerabilities. This battle between pride and love has already been won, and the person who once maintained a distance now feels a growing need to be near you, to restore what was lost. This person is wondering what they could have done differently. They are reflecting on what happened and realize that in many moments, pride led them away from the truth. Now, with time, they are beginning to see everything from a new perspective. Their heart is becoming more receptive, and they feel that they need to act before it is too late. The angels say that the time for reflection has come to an end, and the moment for action is about to begin. The approach of this person may happen subtly, with an unexpected gesture of affection, or even with words that touch the heart directly. It will not be a dramatic movement, but a gradual change that, once perceived, will be like a gentle breeze that brings peace. The pride that once made them distance themselves from the truth of feelings. Comment. I am open to the love that the universe is bringing me. This soul is aware that true love does not depend on perfection, but on acceptance and learning. Pride was a tool they used to protect themselves, but now they are realizing that to be happy, they need to learn to open up. This is the moment of a great transformation for both. The angels show that this change will be profound, lasting, and healing. Dear listener, the coming days will bring clear signs of this approach. You will feel that something is changing, even if it is not noticeable at first. The words of this person, although perhaps timid, will carry a sincerity that you will feel in your heart. The reconciliation that seemed distant is now about to become a reality. The angels ask that you remain receptive because what is to come is full of good intentions. This process of change is not just about the other person. It also involves spiritual growth for you. You are learning to be more patient, to trust more in the flow of life, and to understand that everyone's time is unique. What you have experienced so far, even the difficulties, has served to strengthen your character and your vision of love. The person who is approaching you is also learning, just as you are. What seemed like an isolated journey is now becoming a shared journey. Both are molding, adjusting, preparing for a new phase where pride will no longer have space. What will prevail is the sincere desire to grow together. The angels say that this person will act with more clarity and confidence. The search for you will no longer be a game of ego, but a true desire to correct mistakes and start over. Each of their attitudes now will be filled with a genuine desire to restore peace between you. This may manifest in an apology or a simple gesture that reveals a great desire for closeness. You will notice that this time, the communication will be more open, more transparent. Pride will no longer have the same strength to block feelings. On the contrary, it will begin to dissolve as love becomes the basis of interactions. This person will come to you with a sincere heart, wanting to build a new story far from the shadows of the past. Each step this person takes in your direction is a reflection of how they are freeing themselves from the emotional weight they have carried for so long. You will no longer be seen as someone who needs to be conquered, but as someone who deserves respect, love, and admiration. Balance will be restored, and this will bring a sense of harmony to both. Comment: the love I give is the love I receive. This reconciliation will not be just a return to what was before. It will bring a new dynamic where respect and understanding will be more present than ever. The pride that separated is now giving way to humility, and each word spoken will be imbued with sincerity. Both will be more mature, more prepared to deal with the challenges of love. You will see that the person who once hesitated is now coming to you in a more decisive manner. They will talk to you about what they have learned, what they have lived, and how much they have realized the value you have in their life. It may be that the words come with a tone of repentance, but also with the firm certainty that they desire to try again with more truth. Dear listener, the angels want you to know that you deserve to be loved with freedom, without barriers. They show that as you approach this person, it will not be necessary to give up who you are. What will be built between you will be something based on respect, trust, and mutual acceptance. Comment: I am worthy of respectful and true love. What you and this person are about to experience is an emotional rebirth. Everything that happened in the past, even the difficulties, now serves as a learning experience to build something more solid and sincere. This is the moment of healing where pride dissolves and love becomes the force that guides each step. There is no more room for resentments, only for the desire to move forward. You, dear listener, are about to reconnect with someone in a deeper way than before. This return will be a turning point where love will no longer be a battle, but a harmonious dance. The reconciliation you are about to experience will be like a balm for the heart, and you will feel that every moment lived until now had a greater purpose. And when this person approaches you, you will recognize that they now come from a place of understanding and no longer from pride. They will be willing to surrender to what is true without reservations. Love will be the basis of everything, and this will bring a sense of completeness to both. Comment: I accept the love that sets me free. You may feel that the universe is conspiring in favor of this reconciliation. The signs are everywhere, and the angels continue to guide you so that you remain firm on your path of self-love and surrender. They show that when you trust in the flow of life, everything aligns in the right way, at the right time. This is the moment for you to open up to this new opportunity for love. The angels are leading the reconciliation, helping both to understand that true love does not demand perfection, but truth, respect, and a willingness to learn from mistakes. You have stirred the pride of this person because you made them feel. You awakened something in them that no one else could. And this, dear listener, is something that no one can ignore for long. This person's soul has already recognized you. Pride only delayed the inevitable. Now they will come to you. They will want to understand better what they feel. They will desire to be by your side again. And all this will be moved by a true impulse of the heart. You will notice the signs have already begun to appear, and the angels are preparing the right moment for this reunion to happen. Write 555 in the comments if you felt this message from the angels in your heart. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more divine messages and insights.